Hello, it's Mr. Bush, and today we're going to be talking about topographic maps. Now, the first thing for understanding a topographic map is it's measuring a 3D landscape in real life. So basically, it's measuring like the hills, the rivers, basically everything you'd see out in the actual landscape out in the real world. So, contour lines. Basically, what they're indicating is the altitude of a given region. So if you look right here, this particular line, where it shows the arrow, is basically 20 feet. Everything inside this little area here is going to be between 20 feet and 30 feet. Now, if you look like, let's say we go ahead and look at this particular line right here. That means everything above that would be 40 feet or above. So basically the lines are there to indicate the particular altitude of a set area. Now the contour interval is basically the value of each contour line. So if you look here, this one's really easy to tell. Basically each line is going up by 10. So the contour interval is just going to be 10. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to our next topic. So basically I'm just throwing in this particular picture to kind of basically reinforce the whole idea that the map is designed to show 3D landscape on a two-dimensional map. So if y'all look here, basically you have the mountain right up here. So you can kind of see the shape of the mountain and everything. And then it's represented on the map below using these lines. So if you look here, basically like if you cut a slice all the way through this mountain at 10 foot, this is what you get right here. Basically everything inside that circle is at 10 feet. Hold on just a second. So basically that particular ring is representing this area right here. Now then if you go up to the next circle, so basically that is from 0 to 10 foot. And then the next circle here is going to be at 20. So that's going to be between 20 and 30. Sorry, 10 and 20. So if you go look right here, basically that is representing, oh, too far. This little circle, basically that entire layer of that particular hill. And it keeps going up until you get to the very top layer. Alright, let's go ahead and look at one more thing using another picture. Alright, and this is just another example to kind of show y'all what that the contour lines are designed to show a 3D image on a 2D map. If y'all look here, each one of these lines right here is showing y'all how high, basically how high this particular part of the mountain is. So this particular area is only 500 feet. As you go further up, you gain more and more altitude. Now if you look here, the very top of the mountain is, so basically regardless of which path you take, whether you're going all the way up here or you're going up here, you're basically covering the same amount of height. You've gone up the same distance. However, as y'all can see, the arrow to our right took a lot longer to get to the top of the mountain versus the left side, which means the left side is steeper than the right side. Now, if you're ever wanting to see which side is the steepest, look at which side has the lines the closest together. So basically, as you can see that these lines are a lot closer together than the ones over here, that means that this left side is going to be a lot steeper. Also, that typically means you're going to have more erosion because, well, the water drains down a lot faster on a steep slope. Alright, let's look at one last thing. Alright, if you look here, first off, if you're not given each individual line, basically treat it kind of like a thermometer. So if you know that this one is 1,000, and then it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to 1,500, you can basically do the math and each line is worth 100 feet. Also, if you see an area like this where basically you have these U-shaped or V-shaped curves in the line, that's often indicating a river. And the last thing to remember on this is that the river is always going to be flowing downhill. So basically this area here it's going to be 900. Basically it starts at the very top up here at the lake at basically 1,000-foot elevation. And then it flows down, so it's going to be basically flowing this direction downhill. Alright, one last thing is if you forgot on the homework, go ahead and change D to Y, and that's it. If you have any questions, feel free to come in tomorrow if you need any help. Hopefully this was helpful and you'll have a great day.